Hey guys, how's it going? Plus Soul here again. Today we have a special guest for you guys. Yusuke Akimoto is visiting us at Kirikiri Cards. He's on vacation right now, so I guess we decided to do a profile on his current Sengoku Basara deck.
Alright, so the first card is Kasuga from the extra pack. She is basically 0035 and she has ENCORE. So in level 0, you don't really want to summon the character, but she can actually survive only one character and then just doing ENCORE. So you can like basically not wasting your level 0 that much to like just survive and then getting stock. Something like that. So she is very important character to actually get one card in the first your hand. So next card is, so this is 00 Date. His ability is very specific. If you have one or less card in your field, which is technically you can summon 2 cards in the center field, it gives 500 to boost to other character, also gives ENCORE. So if you have with her, she is 4000 ENCORE. Well, I mean you can double ENCORE, but she is 4000. So it's very difficult to actually beat 4000 character with just one character. Probably the like opponent player need like support character, so he has to use like 2 cards from his hand. So next card is the Brainstormer. Okay. So this deck actually lacks on Brainstorm, so I have to use some Brainstorm card. Brainstorm is very important in like general games. So his ability is, I'm actually not really using his ability as a like ability itself. I'm just using Brainstorm to mirror my deck. His ability is basically, whenever the climax mirrors, this character gains plus 3000. So technically with level 0, you can kill level like 1 character, but I'm not really using it. So I don't, probably that's it. So he is base character for 0035. If you have 2 or less character, this character gain like 1500. But the funny part is, if you're using with this one, which is that I explained 00 Date. If you summon 1 character and then 1 character as a support, this is like a 004,000 ENCORE. So it's like a pretty big like a power support, like with those 2 characters. So this is a way you can actually survive in your level 0, and probably like prepare for level 1s.
We'll take care of that one.
So this guy, so now I'm gonna start on level 1. So currently I'm using this guy because he has level 1, 0 ENCORE. If you have 3 more other weapon character in your field, this character gains 5500. So this character is 5500 basically. 5500 ENCORE, so he can survive a little bit longer, but as a like a normal like recent level 1 like power, he's kinda underpowered. So I'm actually recently thinking about using 106,000 if I have 5 or more stock. So that one is like 6,000 without ENCORE, but probably it's a good idea to actually replace it in the future.
What?
So now I'm gonna explain this card. This card is very important in your deck. It is available from trial deck, but trial deck is currently out of stock, so probably you see very expensive pricing like some online store. His ability is, so tap this character, choose target character, gain 1000. That is like a basic ability. But the second ability is very unique. Basically, whenever you trigger the climax card, you gain 1 stock. And it's not once a turn ability, so whenever you actually trigger the climax, you will get extra stock. If you have 2 in this character in the field, you will get double stock in each time you trigger the climax. Okay. So now, also this is very important character for searching. His first ability is global 500 to boost to weapon characters, so it's also good. With this one, this character gain like 6,000 ENCORE, so it is very good power line in first place. But his second ability is very important. It's 2 cost such a character. So its 2 cost seems heavy, but with using this character, if you got lucky, you can get like easy to get a stock. So whenever climax triggered, you get a double stock. Then next time you just use it. So you can actually consume your climax in your stock area, and you can search a card.
Alright, now you refresh the gate also.
The last level 1 card I can explain is this Date Masamune. The reason I'm actually using it is he is very cool, but his ability is Brainstorm also. It's 105,000 whenever climax is mirrored. You choose a target character, gain 1,000 until end of the opponent turn, which is actually kind of useful, but actually using for just mirroring ability too. I'm just using it because he's cool. Cover this.
Okay.
So at the level 2, I'm using this Date Masamune. His is very important character in level 2 if you can actually summon it. I mean 2 of them at least. He is 2285 ENCORE, and he needs a climax to activate his ability. So its climax is 2000 plus 2000 draw 1 and a soul plus 1. His ability, if you have 2 or less, the character in the center field, it's like a mirror. You look at the top 5 card on the opponent deck and then choose a card and discard it. So basically, you want to see his climax card in the top 5 card. So you can discard. So you can decrease the climax cancel rate. If you have 2 in the field, you can do 5 and reshuffle it and do it 5 again. So technically, you have a chance to discard the opponent climax more. The other thing is, when the climax is actually phrased, this character gains 2,000 until opponent end of turn. So if you have 2, this character gains 4,000. If you have 3 means you have to have 2 characters in the center field and 1 character in the backside. So if you have 3, you can look at the top 5 3 times. And then this character gains 6,000 until opponent turn. So it's probably very big character. 85 times 6,000. Even 2 character, he is still big. So this is kind of important. This is very important card actually if you can use it. Now I'm gonna explain some event counter. The Sengoku Basara deck is actually using a lot of event in level 2. Like for example this one. It is 2-0 event counter. By using it, you also have to discard 1 card from your hand. Ability is you heal 1, that character gain free ENCORE this turn. So basically, you can survive it. But more importantly, discarding any card means you can discard climax that if you don't need, if you have it in your hand. Sometimes you actually get climax so much before the reshuffling, but so your cancel rate goes down after reshuffle. But if you have this card, you can actually discard the climax and heal 1. It is very important. If you actually like to actually using it, I probably recommend adding 1 or more, so you actually have better healing rate. However, the recent environment, like for example rewrite, it is there's a 2-1 anti-heal meter. This healing is actually it's must ability. So if you're actually using it against rewrite, you must be careful about it.
As long as you're bigger than me. Was it 2?
So now I can explain another level 2 counter. This is 2-1 event counter. You can ability is 1500 boost, and whenever opponent is reversed in this turn by battle, opponent player get 1 damage besides it. So basically, you can use it as a counter, but at the same time, for example, at the main phase, you can use 3 times, for example, to 1 character. If that character kills the opponent character, it deals